In this video, we'll be taking a look at 8 NBA players participating in NBA games happening on June 19, 2025, and providing you with a free NBA player prop pick for each one of those players. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important player prop pick information that you'll need on these 8 NBA players in their upcoming matchups after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chet Holmgren of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren has been a dominant force on the glass throughout this series, particularly in recent games. The young Thunder center has recorded double-digit rebounds in each of his last 3 finals games, including 11 boards in Game 5. His rebounding numbers show a clear pattern of improvement as the series has progressed, and he's averaging 9.6 rebounds per game in the finals. What makes this prop particularly appealing is Holmgren's increased role in the Thunder's rotation. Head coach Mark Daigneault has opted to go with smaller lineups more frequently, reducing Isaiah Hartenstein's minutes and giving Holmgren more opportunities to clean the glass. In Game 5, Holmgren played 33 minutes compared to just 21 for Hartenstein, a trend that should continue in Game 6. Additionally, Holmgren has shown a tendency to perform better on the road during these playoffs. His road splits are impressive, and with the Thunder looking to close out the series, expect Holmgren to be aggressive on both ends of the floor. The Pacers' frontcourt will have their hands full containing him, especially if they're focused on limiting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams on the perimeter. Over 9.5 rebounds is our Chet Holmgren player prop pick for this matchup. Pascal Siakam of the Indiana Pacers. Siakam has been the Pacers' most consistent offensive weapon throughout the finals, averaging 21 points per game in the series. More importantly, he's gone over his points total in 4 of the 5 games thus far, including a 28-point performance in Game 5. With Tyrese Halliburton dealing with a calf strain and potentially limited or even out for Game 6, Siakam's scoring responsibilities will only increase. The veteran forward has embraced his role as Indiana's go-to scorer in this series. His usage rate of 24.3% leads all Pacers players, and he's been efficient with his opportunities, shooting 9 of 15 from the field in Game 5. Siakam's ability to score from all 3 levels makes him a difficult cover for the Thunder defense. What's particularly encouraging about Siakam's scoring prospects is his aggressiveness in elimination games. As a former NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors, Siakam understands the pressure of these moments and has historically risen to the occasion. With the Pacers season on the line at home, expect Siakam to be in attack mode from the opening tip. Over 21.5 points is our Pascal Siakam player prop pick for this matchup. T.J. McConnell of the Indiana Pacers. McConnell has been a spark plug off the bench for the Pacers throughout this series, and his role is likely to expand significantly in Game 6 due to Halliburton's injury concerns. The veteran guard is averaging 11 points and 4.2 assists per game in the finals, and he's coming off an impressive 18-point, 4-assist performance in Game 5. What makes McConnell such a reliable prop bet is his consistent production regardless of the game situation. He's gone over this combined points and assists total in 4 of the 5 finals games, and his energy and pace have been crucial for Indiana's second unit. McConnell's ability to push the tempo and create scoring opportunities for himself and others has been a bright spot for the Pacers. With Halliburton potentially limited or out, McConnell's minutes should increase substantially. In games where he's played 22-plus minutes this season, McConnell has consistently delivered strong offensive numbers. The Thunder have struggled at times to contain his quickness and craftiness in the pick and roll, and in a must-win home game, expect Rick Carlisle to lean heavily on McConnell's veteran presence and playmaking abilities. Over 15.5 points and assists is our T.J. McConnell player prop pick for this matchup. Jalen Williams of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Despite Williams coming off a career-high 40-point explosion in Game 5, there are several compelling reasons to expect regression in Game 6. Throughout the playoffs, Williams has shown a pattern of following up big scoring games with more modest outputs. Prior to his recent hot streak, Williams went under this total in 5 of 7 games across the Western Conference Finals and early NBA Finals. The law of averages suggests Williams is due for a correction. He's increased his scoring in each game of the finals, a trend that's unlikely to continue, especially on the road in a hostile environment. The Pacers will undoubtedly make defensive adjustments to limit his effectiveness after his Game 5 outburst. Additionally, if Halliburton is able to play and looks more like his usual self, the Pacers' defense will be more organized and better equipped to contain Williams. Even if Halliburton is limited, Indiana's desperation in an elimination game should translate to increased defensive intensity, particularly against a player who just torched them. Under 23.5 points is our Jalen Williams player prop pick for this matchup. Andrew Nembhard of the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard's role in the Pacers' offense is set to expand significantly in Game 6, especially if Halliburton is limited or unable to play. The second-year guard has already been logging heavy minutes in this series, playing 36 minutes in Game 5, and his responsibilities as a ball handler and playmaker will only increase in this must-win situation. Throughout the playoffs, Nembhard has shown the ability to step up when called upon. He's a capable scorer, solid rebounder for his position, and underrated playmaker who should see plenty of opportunities to contribute in all three categories. In Game 5, he recorded 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists in 36 minutes, but those numbers should increase with a potentially larger offensive role in Game 6. What makes this prop particularly appealing is Nembhard's history of performing well when given increased responsibility. Coach Rick Carlisle has explicitly mentioned that the team is preparing 2 game plans, one with Halliburton and one without, which suggests Nembhard will be heavily involved either way. His combined production of points, rebounds, and assists should easily exceed this total as the Pacers look to force a Game 7. Over 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists is our Andrew Nembhard player prop pick for this matchup. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder. The reigning MVP has been a defensive menace throughout the playoffs, averaging 1.8 steals per game and recording multiple steals in 13 of 20 postseason games. In the finals specifically, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has continued his disruptive ways, registering at least 2 steals in 4 of the 5 games thus far. What makes this prop particularly appealing is the Pacers' turnover issues in this series. Indiana has been giving up 10.5 steals per game to the Thunder in the finals, and with Halliburton potentially compromised by his calf injury, the Pacers' ball security could be even more vulnerable. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's length, anticipation, and quick hands make him a constant threat in passing lanes and on-ball situations. Additionally, in close-out games, Gilgeous-Alexander tends to elevate his defensive intensity as part of his complete effort to seal the championship. As the clear frontrunner for Finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that a strong two-way performance in a series-clinching victory would cement his case for the award. Expect him to be aggressive on defense, looking for opportunities to create turnovers and transition opportunities. Over 1.5 steals is our Andrew Nembhard player prop pick for this matchup. Bennedict Mathurin of the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin has already shown his ability to explode offensively in this series, most notably with his 27-point performance in Game 3. The young guard brings athleticism and scoring punch off the bench that the Pacers desperately need, especially with Halliburton potentially limited. What makes Mathurin particularly appealing for this prop is his increased role in the wake of Halliburton's injury. In Game 5, despite shooting poorly, Mathurin still played 22 minutes and grabbed 8 rebounds, showing his ability to impact the game even when his shot isn't falling. With the Pacers in a must-win situation at home, expect Mathurin's minutes and shot attempts to increase significantly. The second-year guard has thrived in the chaotic, up-tempo style that characterizes this series. His confidence and fearlessness make him an X-factor for Indiana, and in elimination games, coaches often rely more heavily on players who can create their own shot. Mathurin fits that description perfectly, and with the season on the line, expect him to play with aggression and look to make an immediate impact off the bench. Over 14.5 points is our Bennedict Mathurin player prop pick for this matchup. Aaron Nesmith of the Indiana Pacers. Nesmith has been a reliable three-point shooter for the Pacers throughout the playoffs, and his role as a floor spacer becomes even more crucial in Game 6. In Game 5, Nesmith went 4 of 5 from beyond the arc en route to 14 points, continuing his strong shooting from distance in this series. What makes this prop particularly appealing is Nesmith's increased volume of attempts in recent games. With Halliburton potentially limited, the Pacers will need additional perimeter scoring. and Nesmith is one of their most reliable options. His ability to knock down open shots will be crucial to Indiana's spacing and overall offensive effectiveness. Additionally, playing at home in Gainbridge Fieldhouse should provide a boost to Nesmith's shooting confidence. Throughout the season, he's shot better from three-point range at home and in an elimination game with the crowd behind him. Expect Nesmith to get plenty of clean looks as the Thunder focus their defensive attention on Siakam and Indiana's primary ball handlers. Over 1.5 three-pointers made is our Aaron Nesmith player prop pick for this matchup. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.